Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal Anita Skills Reaction. And yes, I am back with another one. And it's about my girl. It's about my girl Letecia now. Yeah, y'all turning up to get in here? Go get you something to eat. We just gonna talk a little bit about Letecia Stauch, the stepmom, wouldn't compromise with Gannon's father to help the conflict. Well, she didn't. Let me go over here and change something right quick. No, she didn't. He tried to let her talk and help, with the conflict resolution, but she wouldn't do it. So we're going to talk about that in this particular case. Now, these cases are dealing with what? But they both are dealing with what? Kids. So we're not going to watch a video, okay? We're not watching the video. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse this right here. We're not watching no video, but we are going to listen to something to try to find out how could this conflict resolution could have worked for Letecia in her favor if she had communicated like she's supposed to. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to this. And you all going to tell me what kind of strategy Letecia could have used to prevent any kind of conflict between herself and Gannon's father about his son. Okay? Because he's trying to find out what happened to his son. Listen to this.
Stop. Let me interject, okay? Because this is supposed to be about Gannon. This part one was no. Listen, please listen.
And he said the number one thing to avoid a conflict with him and Letecia, he said this conversation is not supposed to be about nobody else, nobody, nothing but Gannon. He's not trying to get back with her. He's trying to find out what happened to his son. Good father. Good father.
So we can go get Gannon. Okay, the problem is here, you said until we have trust. The problem is we're not there yet, okay? Because a few minutes ago, no. Listen. I'm gonna tell you why right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, and then I'll let you talk. Okay, please listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've taken the blame for everything that I'm responsible for in this situation. Probably more than I should have, but I'll take the blame for all of it. Okay. Quincy Brown's got the boy, okay? But the part that I still don't have trust about is when I brought up the fact that there was a puddle of blood in the house, you mentioned a head wound. You didn't even say a damn thing about that. Not a peep, Tisha. You blew right past it. So fill in the blanks for me.
Okay. Letecia, the father asked you to fill in the blank. He wants to know. He's having a conversation with you because he's trying to compromise. He couldn't negotiate with you because y'all not face to face. You all are not face to face. So he is compromising with you to come to an agreement. So he wouldn't disagree with you. That's what he's doing. He's trying to find out what happened to his son. So the strategy that his father is doing in this case to keep God, to avoid a conflict is to get with agreement with you. Okay, so y'all wouldn't disagree with what you did with Gannon.
No. What are you talking about? A head wound? I never said to you about any kind of head wound. Now, see, this is where you. No, you did. You said in the bicycle incident, which you later told me was not true, but you. I already told you I made that up because you would never believe anything I said. Okay, so how did the puddle of blood get there? Because it was.
Tisha, this is a real situation. You made that up. This is a child that his father don't have him no more, and he trying to find out what happened. And you saying you have to tell a lie to get him to understand, to agree with you. You're not compromising, you're not negotiating, and you're not collaborating. And y'all trying to do the most important thing is T.A.L.K, talk strategy. So the strategy that Letecia and her ex-husband used in this situation to avoid a conflict, they trying to talk. They cannot negotiate because they are not what? Face to face. They aren't compromising because they continues to disagree. Are they collaborating? They are trying to. They are trying to right now, but it's not working. So the last strategy they are going to try to use is T.A.L.K. So let's listen on. Whew, Tisha, getting me. Okay. You can't talk if you can't talk at the same time.
Wasn't there before we moved in. So, okay, tell me about the puddle of blood in the corner. No, you said the wall. You said there was something on the wall. Who cares what it was? You cleaned it. I don't know anything about that other than what you said. We cleaned everything from when Gannon. Okay. Yeah, and told you this. No, you didn't because we haven't talked about this. There was a puddle of blood the size of like one of those paper dinner platter plates. It's significant. And that was on the concrete, which means it had to be significantly bigger and more thicker, whatever. I can't hear you. Hello? I can't hear you. You're talking about something. I'm talking about something. No, it was not already there. Okay? That blood was not already there. How did the blood get there? Okay? It was a significant amount of blood. How did it get there in the corner of Gannon's room, under his bed, which you told me the beds were pushed together? So how did the blood get there? Are you done yelling at me? I'm not yelling. How did the blood get there? You can tell all your little police people that are listening. Did Quincy Brown bang Gannon's head up against the wall or something? Did he bust Gannon's head open? Did he hit him with a 2x4? What did Quincy do to Gannon? What did he do to Gannon that put blood on the floor? Because I'm not stupid. I know you have police there. I know you have people there. You can believe whatever you want, obviously, because I've had so many freaking stories that you believed that were true to tell me, and then you always back off of them. Okay, so you can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. All I believe is what I saw.
Okay. Now, the talk strategy in the part of the negotiation, he's trying to talk to her because they are trying to reach an agreement to compromise it, right? Okay. So in the talk strategy, Tisha did give a little time out, little in pause in there. She said, "You stop yelling at me." That's one thing you got to know how to talk to each other. Okay, give each other enough time for each one to calm down and control their what emotions. So we're gonna say that the T in talk, we're gonna say just calm down. Let's take a time out and let each one of them talk. Now, Gannon, you got to let her talk. Gannon, father, I don't know his name, but you have to let her talk. Just let her talk. See, she worrying about the police and stuff. You got to make her feel comfortable.
All I believe is what I saw: blood on the floor in my son's room, and my son is missing. Okay, that's the two things I know. Gannon was hurt in my house.
I don't know. How many times do I have to say this to you? I don't know.
You don't know how he got hurt, okay?
You asked me 15 times the same exact question, and I'm giving you the same exact answer. I don't know. Then you try to turn it, and you try to ask me another way, and then you try to turn around and you try to...
Letecia, not understanding that it's going to be a conflict between them two, and a resolution is not gonna be resolved because she is not coming to an agreement, and but she want him to agree with her, and it's not gonna work. She's responsible for watching that young man. That's her job while he was in another destination, and she didn't do that. They are right now doing one of the best thing strategy to use for a conflict resolution. They are trying to work the conflict together, and they're not giving up until they has reached an agreement. Thus far, it's so early in the part of this video, we don't know how the results is going to come out. So the strategy that they are using right now in this conflict resolution about Gannon is the talk. The T in talk stands for take a time out. They did that. And allow each other time, allow enough time for everyone to calm down and control their right now emotions all over the place.
Say something nice and sweet like you really care, and then you come back and ask me the same question again. And I've given you the same answer. If you're so concerned about...
But you had no stop because you haven't given me the same answer. It's been a different story every time.
Sure aren't your ass. You sure aren't your ass to go find him to see what he did to Gannon. You are too busy worrying about something that you think you can solve.
I'm still waiting on the address. You were supposed to give me the address. You were supposed to give me the address from your lawyer's people.
Gannon, okay. Gannon father emotions. He's not gonna get nowhere talking to her like that. He's not. I know he excited, y'all, because it's his son. Now, in the talk strategy, they tried the T for in talk, right? Let's go to the A. Now I'm looking at my notes. For the A in talk, we're gonna say allow each person to tell his or her side of the story. They're not doing it because they keep what? Interrupting each other. Listen, they keep interrupting each other. Keep bringing up different topics. Stay on the topic.
Yes, because you said they had it.
You know, the FBI...
Now you're changing your story. You're changing your story. You called the police, not me. I wasn't there. I'll take the blame for that.
He said she changing her story. So the A in talk, we trying to use this strategy to negotiate. The T didn't work for them. Okay. The T didn't work. They tried that. Enough time for everyone to calm down. Now they're on the A. Allow each person to tell his or her side of the story without being interrupted. Neither side should use angry words or gestures. Now, angry words is coming out of their mouth because I don't heard it since I've been sitting here. I hear a lot of profanity.
For not being there, for not protecting you, you called the police. Why did you call the police?
I am.
You called, actually, no, stop right there. You called the police and told me he ran away. Not that Quincy Brown took him. What the fuck, Tisha? Answer that for me. You know, without a shadow of doubt, Quincy Brown, and I believe you, Quincy Brown has my son. This motherfucker from somewhere up north of here, okay? But you called the police and said he ran away. Don't tell me you were freaking out. Okay, no. Don't give me some bullshit. Don't give me some bullshit story.
Okay. Gannon father, it's not letting her do what? Tell her side of the story. He's using more profanity, more angry words in this conversation. So we tried the T in talk strategy. We tried the A in talk strategy. It's not working. Now let's try the L in talk. Now, when you get the L in talk, each person has to ask questions of the others in a calm and a polite way. Now Gannon is asking questions, but he out of control with his questions. He gonna have to take control of how he talking to Tisha because he's not gonna get what nowhere. The conflict is gonna always be a conflict, and then that means that the solution we're not gonna get to it. Okay, let's listen.
Story, Tisha, tell me the goddamn truth right now.
Yes, sir. If you're not going to listen to my answer, then why are you talking?
I'm listening. This is it. This is the line in the sand. Quincy Brown got my son, and you told the police he ran away and there's blood in his room.
Guilty. Why would I call the police?
I said Quincy Brown was guilty. I didn't say you. I said Quincy Brown. Why are you talking about yourself? Why did you say if you were guilty? You told me you weren't the whole time. Why did you say if you were guilty?
Calm down.
You said Quincy Brown, and I said Quincy Brown. You keep bringing it back to you, not me. There's no. I said there's blood in the room. Quincy Brown took him. You called the police and said he ran away. Explain.
He's gonna have to get control. I know he excited, and he want. You're not gonna get nowhere like this. So he got to come on, Gannon. I'm gonna need you to come. You're not gonna. One thing about a conflict resolution, y'all, strategy. This is something that you have to use every day. He's yelling. He's not calm. He hasn't calmed down, and he won't get her chance to tear her side. If he does these things, you can get, regardless if he thinks she's the criminal or if she is the criminal or not, get some information. The main point about this is using strategy to get information to find out what happened to the resolution, the conflict, what caused that conflict. Excuse me, y'all. They work me.
All those things to me right now.
Albert?
What?
Can you calm down? I'm going to answer your question.
Oh, I'm calm. I'm calm.
See, now Tisha said the number one thing. I know y'all, I'm not on her side. I'm not on nobody's side. She said, if you calm down. That's what she said. If you calm down. And I just told y'all, in the strategy, negotiation, you got to calm down. You got to calm down.
Can be. I'm calm as a king.
Because I'm not stupid. Yeah.
I'm not stupid either. You fucking lied to me and you fucking lied to the police. I'm not stupid either. So you better get right.
I told the police when I got there what happened.
Man, you told them he ran away and the whole neighborhood was looking for a runaway for days and days and days. You're lying. You are now lying, and I'm calling you out. You're lying.
That is not true. That is not what happened. When they interviewed me, I told them exactly what happened.
Well, that's not okay. I don't give a fuck what you said. You told me
God.
he was a runaway, so I called, and I cussed the lady out on the recorded line. Told her to get there for my runaway son. Okay, you never once told me Quincy Brown had the boy and there was blood in his room. So you better get it straight right now.
Every time she talk, you
When
cook
you
up.
stop yelling at me.
When you start telling the truth, tell the.
He got to stop. Gannon father needs to stop. Y'all can't. One thing you can't. You're not going to get nowhere. You're not going to be able to use these strategy, the top strategy to negotiate if you're going to yell at her. She trying to get even if you know she lying or you think she lying. Just let her talk. Calm down. He's going to have to calm down. You can't get information if you don't do that. The first step we did the talk. The first for T.A.L.K. We said the T. What they're going to do is take time out before you begin negotiating. And then we said on the second, we're going to allow each person the A. We're going to allow each person to tell his or her side of their story. Okay, without getting angry, but he's still doing it. And L, we said let each person ask questions the others in a calm, in a polite way. And the last, now we got to they trying to brainstorm. He's trying to do it, but he's doing it. He's not doing it in a fair solution, y'all, to reach whatever they need to reach. And he's irritating me more than she is. Because she gonna say what she wanna say, but just let her say it. He acting like he the suspect here.
Tell the truth and I'll stop getting upset. You're lying.
I told you the truth.
You are lying, Tisha.
You call me back.
Go ahead and hang up when you call me back when you got the truth. You're fucking lying.
That
Are
was.
you done yelling and cursing at me?
I'm done. Go ahead.
So, for a second, for a minute, I need you to just breathe. Because you're yelling at me. And I can't even answer a question when you're screaming. Every time I go to open my mouth, you're screaming.
See, Tisha don't want to answer the question. She trying to get him back discouraged. Now, he said that he'll listen to her. Now she want to use reverse psychology and just repeat it so he can start back yelling again. She wants to tell him, but she don't. She's scared somebody on the phone. Listen to her. She trying to get him crump back up. I hope he don't fall in her trap.
Screaming and yelling at me.
Every time there's a lie, I'm going to call you out. So let's go. Let's see.
That's nothing further to be a lie.
Okay, I'm just going to warn you. I'm firing a warning shot right now. You lie, I'm going to tell you you lie. Go ahead.
Look, I haven't even said that you're still running your yap.
All right.
You're still running your yap.
All right, I'm shutting my yap. Go ahead.
Still running your yap.
He quiet.
If there was blood in Gannon's room, that would have been already from when he cut his foot. I've already told you that. Okay? I told you that his arm from him getting burned was bleeding some, and so was his foot. I've already told you that.
Okay, you're lying. You're lying. Stop. That's a lie. Change it again because that's a lie. Here's the game we're going to play. Every time you lie, I'm going to call you out. You can't bleed that much from a burn.
That's right.
You can't bleed that much from a burn. You can't bleed that much from a cut on your foot from a 2x4.
Now he's right. Now, hold on. Let me move this out the way. He's correct. Because I was like, dog, he got that from a burn and a cut. Not that much blood. He's right now. Now, this is where she got to come in, y'all, and negotiate. She got to do it now. He gave you the floor, so take over.
Not stupid. You're lying. Go ahead. Change it again. You're lying.
You said a plate size.
A dinner plate that's what seeped through, Tisha. That means there was a puddle of blood on the damn carpet to seep through the carpet, an inch of carpet pad, and onto the concrete pad where it looked like it had been sitting there for days. Okay, all right, that's what I saw. So tell the fucking truth.
Maybe you should ask the people who were there living, because I never was there in
Guess what? Guess what?
Bro, get your fucking asses on the contamination.
All right, good.
Who did that? Who
So-
did it?
All right, nice. Guess what? Guess what? You just telling on yourself now. You're worried about you're worried about a damn loophole. You're trying to find a loophole. Okay. Oh,
Contaminated it.
okay. There's another loophole. All right. There's another loophole.
Contaminated.
All right. There's 3 loopholes already.
Contaminated.
All right.
It sounds funny to me that they went for Texas with a child and maybe they contaminated.
That's fine. Okay, fine. All right. So that's
Fucking when I'm talking shit, you
Landon, Lena, Veronica, and me. That's 4 loopholes right there. Okay. All right.
yeah.
I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to quit lying. You just told on between me and you just told on yourself because you just said they contaminated a crime scene is what you said.
No, I said y'all contaminated, meaning y'all put it in there then.
Oh, we put it in there?
Say that back, do you?
Okay.
Do you?
All right. So you see, here you go. Here you go with the spin game. Oh, you
Maybe your brother did.
were on the cut foot and the burnt arm. Now it's a spin game. Okay. All right. Keep going with your spin.
You the one said you know the answer, so I mean, since you
I can't believe that these two are talking like this. I really don't. I really don't. All I'm hearing is the yelling strategy, which is going to continue to be a conflict. Now they're doing the number one thing. They are negotiating, but they can barely talk to each other, y'all. Maybe they should have talked it, negotiated face to face. What y'all think? Who think they should have talked? They should have negotiated face to face, and then it would have been a better conversation. Because right now they can't even compromise or nor collaborate or either use the talk strategy. It's not working because they are not compromising with each other. Maybe they should have did this face to face. They need to take a break right now to negotiate what's going on. What they need to do, take a break.
you know the fucking answer. I was supposed to you with the bullshit you said no.
Yeah, that's freaking. It's freaking. I know what the answer is. It's freaking Gannon's blood. It's Gannon's blood from a head injury. Now, how did he get a head injury? How did he get a head injury over there in the corner? I mean, you freaking told on yourself saying you pushed the beds together. You pushed the beds together. We've never pushed the beds together. You're lying.
I've done it. Now, let me tell you something else. If you went in somewhere where there was blood and you were allowed to walk in there, maybe you did it.
Oh, maybe I did, huh?
He wasn't allowed anyone to see this.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You do it.
Wait a minute.
So you just said you walked in somewhere to see it. Did you do it?
Oh,
But you said that was the case. What you
now
you shouldn't even.
what's going? I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all I can't do Letecia. I can't do Letecia. Look, now what's going on with our strategy? Our strategy did not. It's not working. The strategy is not working, y'all. The strategy is not working. The talk strategy is not working. The negotiation strategy is not working. The only mediation they have is in court. Now, I got something to ask y'all about this conflict. Is it getting out of hand? Is this conflict getting out of hand? Yes, it is. Because what Tisha just did, she flipped it back on who? Gannon's father. She telling him maybe you did it. Wow, she got out, she's out of control. She out of hand. I wish they had got this at the beginning. They need some mediation. And I think mediation is a little bit too late right now. Wow,
Oh, I was in Oklahoma. That's what I got to say. That's my loophole. Okay. You want to try to pin it on me? Go ahead.
In there the other day.
Yeah, I walked in there and saw it after. Hey, you told on yourself because you. Hey.
And maybe you could have been there because you know why?
All right. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Okay.
In there then.
All right. Hey.
You put the United States and you put the walk in supposed to find things.
Listen, calm down.
Now he wants to calm down. The reason why he wants to calm down, because they continue to disagree. It's escalating now. Everything is escalating. It's escalating. And he should have used this strategy at the early stage of his conversation with Letecia, because he already knew where it was going to go. Now he wants to calm down because she asking him, did he do it?
Did you walk out? Did you walk in the room, huh?
What do you think is going to happen? Hey, what do you think is going to happen when they solve this crime? Okay, what do you think? What do you think? I don't know who.
Me and accuse me. You said you went somewhere. So who the fuck done it? Did he do it?
Just tell. Hey.
That if this was a crime scene, y'all were fucking allowed to be in there.
So, Tisha, okay.
Tell me better than this. Because I know you're pretty smart. Tell me better than this. So you admitted to me that you were allowed to walk into the crime scene.
No, I said I saw it. Don't twist my words. I saw it.
Who else went in there?
See, Lord have mercy, Jesus. See, now you don't got her all angry. Now she using reverse psychology on you. You was talking too much, Gannon, father. I know it's your son. You want to know what happened to him, but this is not how you do it. You didn't do it right. You didn't do it right. You blame her the whole time. You didn't give her a chance to talk. There was a lot of different warning signs that you could have did, and you waited too late.
Okay, you want to know? You want to know who else walked in there? You, Gannon with a head injury, Bitsy Brown, and a puddle of blood walked in there. That's who walked in there. So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen when they find that boy and put all these pieces together? Okay. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen?
If that's what you think.
You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Okay, maybe this was a freaking accident. Maybe we can fix it. Okay, but the truth don't lie.
Accuse me.
I didn't accuse you. I accused Quincy Brown, and maybe there's a story, a part of this that's an accident. Okay, by the
Son had injury to Gannon Jacob Stauch. I don't know about it, or I didn't do it.
Why is it an or? Why is it an or? Okay, you just, I mean, that's why I don't trust you.
Do it.
No, you didn't say and. You said or.
You're going to do this to me.
Listen.
You know what, y'all, I'm sorry. Gannon father is a very argumentative. He's a very argumentative person. I don't care if he is upset about this situation, but we're not getting nowhere. He don't gave me a headache. He has given me the last little headache. They need some mediation right now. He's not going to never get nowhere if he don't let Letecia speak. Talk. The talk strategy is not working for them because they still haven't settled the disagreement. The conflict resolution has not been revolutionized yet. They couldn't talk. They couldn't take a time out. They didn't take a time out. They tried to. The A and T.A.L.K, they didn't allow each other to tell his or her story without interrupting. The elder taught let each person ask questions, and they couldn't even negotiate with keeping it brainstorm to find a good solution. They didn't do none of this in this strategy. You're gonna have to be able to talk, y'all, in order to negotiate. They are so argumentative, both of them. So what we are doing in this particular case, we are trying to find strategies in which Gannon father could have used to prevent a conflict with Letecia Touch. What conflict he could have used? Negotiation, he couldn't even talk to her. He couldn't even be face to face to her because they wasn't. They didn't compromise, period, because they still disagreeing with each other. They didn't collaborate on anything. They didn't. So this is what this all about. This live right here was about conflict resolution between the father and the suspect in order to get some information from her. The conflict resolution strategy did not work for them. As you listen, please put in the comment what do you think about this strategy. They didn't use it right.
Listen, all of this stuff doesn't matter because by the time I saw a puddle of blood on the floor, Gannon was already gone. Okay, he was already walking sluggish to the truck. Okay, and he's God knows where he is if he's even alive, and that's what matters. Okay, I'm just
sluggish to the truck.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm sure he was. Why did you? Anyways.
To the truck, really?
Why would he be walking? Why would he be walking sluggish to the truck? He never does that when he has a tummy accident.
Can you determine sluggish from a video?
The same way you can determine a shadow means somebody's getting out of a truck. Okay, the same bullshit. Okay.
Any different than walking?
You can listen. You claim a shadow. You claim.
They are so childish. They both. I'm not gonna blame one. I'm gonna say both of them. Both of them. I tried. It's not working. It's just. I think that he could have got a little bit more information from her if he had to work them strategies out. I'm sorry.
Shadow means Gannon got out the truck. We never saw him. We saw him walking to the truck.
Against Quincy Brown, can you?
Okay, good. I was walking sluggish when I cut my finger. Gannon was walking sluggish after he had a significant head wound with puddle of blood on the floor.
Seen Gannon walk sluggish.
Okay, I'm telling you, he was walking sluggish because he was hurt, and there was a puddle of blood on the floor, and it's probably his blood. I haven't seen no freaking evidence, but I guarantee you it's his blood because it all adds up, Tisha. And he was walking sluggish because of that, just like I was walking sluggish when I cut my finger off. You hit the nail on the head, honey.
Understand, like you're talking. See, this is what's not making any sense. You're trying to say that he got hurt, but I don't even know that he got hurt.
I'm glad you caught yourself.
Idiot. So you're saying he got hurt Monday morning?
I'm glad you caught yourself. Yep, I'm glad you caught yourself, though. Hey, listen, let's stop, okay? Because this is going nowhere. We can fix this. No, I want Gannon. I don't want you in trouble. I'm blaming Quincy Brown, okay? I'm blaming freaking Quincy Brown. I want my son.
Just failed to tell me how we were supposed to be backed away in our American dreams, and you started screaming.
No, because of my son. It's my son's blood all over the freaking house, okay? My son's blood. If it was Harley's blood, you'd be screaming too. You're screaming, and it's not even your son.
You called this blood and it's Gannon.
I'm assuming who else's blood would be on the floor.
That's true.
Okay, good. Yeah, you got me. I'm assuming. I'm making a serious, legitimate assumption, putting all the pieces together, that it's my son's blood. Is Lena cut up? Are you cut up? Is Harley cut up? No, Gannon's the only one missing, and we don't know. So, yes, I'm assuming. Okay? I'm not cut up. I wasn't even there.
I'm going to tell you this, Albert.
You can tell me whatever you want to. Now is the time when we fix this. Right now. Okay?
Okay, and I'm telling you right now. You're 30 seconds and listen.
All right.
And yelling back at me.
All right.
Stauch was not slugging of about.
Okay, fine.
Maybe he was a little tired for that part of it, but you can't assume that someone's sluggish and hurt on Monday morning. That is not true. Okay? Gannon was under my care and was fine. If he'd been sluggish and hurt getting in your truck, there would have been blood in your truck.
Right?
Okay.
She right now. Now she right now. Whoa. Whoa. If it was that much blood in that house, like she said, why wasn't no blood going and dripping out in that driveway going to the truck, y'all? If it was a puddle of blood over there in the corner, that's a big ooh-wee. Whoa.
He was all online talking about he was looking like he was drugged. Really? Man is drugged. I mean, he texted medicine. One, okay, his stomach was hurting. He had a lot of Miralax in his system trying to wean him out.
So you did get, wait. I want to stop you because you said you didn't give him anything. Now you say you did give him something. This whole time you didn't give him anything.
No, you're fucking lying.
Okay, y'all. I don't want to hear no more cussing. But the only reason why I wanted to do this live, because I tried to use a strategy I wish they could have used from the beginning. But with them two being stubborn headed, the talk strategy wasn't going to, the negotiation talk strategy didn't work for them. They didn't compromise at all. They didn't collaborate. I mean, they didn't do none of these things work for them. None of this. And I hope this young man, this baby, get justice, y'all. Because the whole conversation was about those two. That whole conversation was even about Gannon. It was about them two. Not even about Gannon. He wanted it to be about Gannon, but it wasn't about Gannon. It was about them two. Y'all put down in the comment what y'all think about what we talked about in this content in the comment section. They got to get justice for that young man. I'm out, y'all.